So, fucking hell. This week's been like, obviously, as we spoke about in the news, it's been a bit of a techie week for gaming. Obviously, some great stuff, some bad stuff, and some fucking weird stuff, to be quite frank. And this week, Cyberpunk was released. We were lucky enough to be given a copy by Bandai Namco and CD Projekt Red. So, I mean, I'm just going to jump straight into it, guys. What are you guys like? You've all played it. How long have you played, roughly? What paths have you taken? And, like, what are your initial thoughts? Kind of, like, very shorthand, like...
It should have been delayed again. I can't lie. It should have been. They should have delayed it again.
What gender are you, and what background did you pick?
I'm male. I went male, even all parts as well. Because
we're gonna get into Cox customization in a second as well. Don't we? What background did you pick?
Yeah, I went street kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So what about you? What background have you chosen? What gender are you? And what are your initial kind of like hands-on thoughts from your kind of time playing?
Okay, so my specs are, I'm the only one out of all of us who's playing on PS4. I chose the corpo route. My character is female. I gave her a cock for Bants just to see if I could. That's on like the voice and stuff. Like if you choose a female voice, you're automatically going to be referred to with female pronouns and vice versa for males. So okay, but like I could give her a penis just to see because I wasn't satisfied with the breast options, so I wanted to like overcompensate. So I gave her a penis, and I was able to do it. So
look at Chris's face.
Who cares what he thinks anyway? So I'm doing the corpo route. I'm taking 3 or 4 hours. So far, I don't want to jinx it, but I was really like scared, especially because I had to hop on stream. I was like, oh god, here we go, because I saw all the tweets and all the videos of like textures just not rendering and buildings not appearing, like it just being really slow and really like low res. But so far in the game, it looks really good, and I wonder if that's because I have a PS4 Pro and not a original that one.
I think it could be.
Oh yeah.
You
have a Pro.
You have a
that
Pro.
Changes
yeah.
everything.
Okay, yeah, that changes
I think
it
that's why.
completely.
Yeah,
I thought you were playing like the broke boy PS4.
No, she's got. Sister's got PS4 Pro, so yeah, that does change it.
I thought you was playing the original.
Yeah, I thought you were playing like a broke boy. Come on.
So I think that makes, because there was also the thing where I was thinking like, oh, are people really hyping it just for retweets on Twitter? Is it that bad? But I think
I may actually try it. You know,
I'm playing it. So far, it looks really good.
Okay.
I haven't experienced any. I have just started the prologue, but I know some people who like booted up the game and it just crashed. So far, no crashes on my end. So fingers crossed.
Oh, must be nice.
But I am still playing for the prologue. I was thinking, because you know when you do like the tutorial bit and everything, you're like inside environments. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not taxing enough on my console yet. But even driving around and looking around, everything looks perfectly fine.
Yeah. So I'm tempted to just. I've got my PS4 still in my house, so I may just
go away, bro. Before you.
I just want to. I want to see where. I want to see how bad it is.
No.
I want to see how bad it is.
YouTube. No.
What are you saying?
I just want to see how bad this
it doesn't matter. There's the online sphere for this, bro. What are you gonna come and tax you? Anyway, look, I'm done.
Let's move on.
Sorry. Hey, Chris. Hey,
what are your thoughts? Kind of. I know you played the least out of all of us.
100%. But I played it.
Yeah, I saw him on it yesterday. I was rattled.
I went nomad route.
Okay.
I think my character is just a normal male. I didn't bother with the genitalia. Didn't bother with
I was either gonna go Barbie doll or like.
I didn't have time to waste. I didn't have time to waste the penis 1 and 2.
This cock is what you're gonna get, bro.
Straight into the action. But yeah, I mean, I actually really like the way it looks. I think it looks good. The nomad area, you're basically thrust out on the desert, where usually you do tend to see problems with graphics in badly coded games and badly developed games, but it did look really good. I don't know if you guys have had any experience driving around yet, but it is horrible.
The titties are extra large, that's why I gave her a cock. I had to overcompensate.
Okay, cool. Okay, balance. I don't know how we link the two.
They're small, medium, and large, and they look the same. same with the penis, actually.
Oh shit! They ain't got the glizox.
Customization.
But no.
Okay, Toots.
We went to character customization thinking, what can we fuck up?
Some man
how
went to-
wild can
Some man went into character customization, just scrolled down straight to
he
penis.
said penis?
He literally.
That's what I need.
Some man was
So-
smiling.
So I'll probably try to put some footage.
Someone was smiling while doing customization.
Yeah. And look, we ain't judging, bro. You do.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're just neutrals here. We're just playing a game. And if the tools are
It's
given
true.
to me, I'm gonna explore it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But I don't feel like I could become like I couldn't be pro black with my character. Do you know what I mean? Like there was what I think the one hairstyle I did was like, like when you see like the electro dancers, like the white people that dance, like let me not say the white people, but they're the white electro dancers that you've seen in the video segment, and they're doing all this dun 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 hand thing in it. Yeah, that one. And there's like a hairstyle that's like kind of in the back, and you can see like the different colors weaving through it. I did that, and I think it just that's the closest to ebony I can get. Do you know what I mean? I felt a bit
braids. They didn't even have Viking braids.
like, bro, I was like braids. I went through like what I think it was like 1 to like 32. I was like, rah, no braids, no.
Like, you get to the end and
They
there's
need-
no braids.
They need to have a look at their age mates on FIFA. FIFA's
Felt like a robot in it, and obviously, and because I wasn't sure if I could customize my lips at that point. I've now got black lips with like a red line down the middle, so I look like a murderer. Like I look like a cyborg gone wrong. So it's kind of scary, like looking at my character, and obviously, you can look in the mirror and like you can change your facial
First
expression.
time I saw my character in the mirror, she had the hair was gone, so I was like, oh, it's a wig.
Oh.
I was tripping. Literally, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, so unit, so frontal, damn, you guys in the future, real.
It's a unit.
Right, yeah. So I feel like that annoyed me, but obviously I didn't know you can put like a cock on my female or enlarge the breast. So
We said that way too many times today.
I hate
I'm a
how
passer.
cock used to be such a violent word. I hate how it's normalized. Let's go.
It's you. You did it.
It's not me. It's everyone else. I'm just following the lead.
Normalizing bad words.
I'm hand over to Ponle because clearly they had fun with the meat extenders. So
I was gonna do
extend-
it. I was gonna do it. Ponle and Manny.
I can't lie. Yeah,
do
just
it.
do it. I can't lie.
Do it.
Yeah, I was just saying, do it. A lot of the chat was saying, just do it.
Everyone was saying do it. To be honest.
Yeah, just do it.
But they
We're
also
more
represent
encouraging.
Hawaii, so I had to draw them out. Like,
yeah,
I'm not
fair enough.
Fair enough.
I mean, like, what are you guys' experiences in terms of like? I mean, I know you mentioned that obviously the chest iterations weren't very iterating, so.
the most variety we got was with the eyeballs, and that's expected that kind
Yeah.
of variety for everything, but it just seemed to be the case. Because like I think I went into it with the mindset of like Sims, you can change everything.
Yeah.
On
And even the Sims mods, like you can change everything. with the Sims.
everything, and I think
Yeah.
maybe it's the way it's been hyped up. Maybe not necessarily by CD Projekt Red, but maybe by the fans as well. The way it got
Yeah.
hyped up, I was expecting a more granular level of
Customizing.
and it kind of ended at like the eyes and hair. You had like 6 skin tone options.
And I couldn't get earrings. Sorry, I'm really pissed off. I couldn't get earrings. That's what really fucked
earrings
up.
is under piercings.
Fuck!
Damn, you don't read?
You just went in with your standard meat.
You didn't have me.
Yeah, I didn't.
You removed it. He's a unit.
Yeah.
He's a unit.
Meatless.
There's a bulge there. It's probably just
It's just like
And it's got a cup.
the only thing with this game is I hear on Twitter and social media sites is meat and glitches.
Yeah.
That's it. Me and glitches. That's it. Me and glitches.
How would you honestly feel?
That sounds
if,
like something you
you're-
put out front, like
What are you saying? You want meat and glitch?
Me and glitches.
So, boss, can I get meat
how-
and chips? No, we're gonna have meat and glitch here. No chips, just meat and glitch.
That's the title of the segment.
meat and glitches. How would you honestly feel if like your parents walked in and saw you picking between penis 1 and penis 2?
I think my mom would expect it of me at this point.
Sis, what?
She's just like, okay, and she'll just shut my mouth. Like,
Every day.
I know she's disgusted by me, so there's nothing else I can do at this point.
Yeah, a picture of Jesus looking at that earth and there's an explosion. That's me right now. It's just,
My mum doesn't expect anything serious, sensible from me anymore. I've crossed that bridge. Actually, if you asked me that question a year ago, I'd be sweating and nervous. But now, like,
Yeah.
my mum will say, "This is what I get for not knocking on your door before I came." That's where we're at this point. We haven't understood.
I mean, what we have learned is that this whole penis selection has really
revolutionized
for the popularity of the game.
Yeah.
Social media, people just intrigued.
What does that say about us?
Yeah, control.
Yeah, people are. We're immature. A lot of people are immature.
We're very immature.
We need the vaccine right now.
Y'all speaking French again?
Hey,
they don't worry.
They tell you you ain't flying again until you get a vaccine.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'm taking
Excuse
that.
me? I'm taking it.
I can't travel again. Inject me.
Immediately.
For me to just stay here.
If something happens to me, at least I'll be on an island somewhere.
We all gotta go somehow.
Literally. Okay. Tomorrow's not promised. Inject me today.
Catch me in 2077, bro. With V and them man.
I'll have the cyberware and all the.
Bro, you see my palm? Bear hacking mods.
Bill Gates is gonna use TeamViewer into your body.
What's Kristen? He's watching football. Fucking hell, boring.
Yeah, Bill Gates, damn.
God.
Don't worry, we almost had him.
I told you, they're setting up for Cyberpunk now. 2077, it's not that far, guys.
Yeah.
They say you can't leave the UK again without getting this vaccine. Inject me immediately.
Call me V, bro. Call me Cyborgin, baby.
Inject me.
Okay, we went on a massive tangent there.
Yeah. It was needed. It was needed.
So clearly we've had some fun with customization, and we are preparing for 2077 with the vaccine that's going around now. So guys, stay tuned, watch this space. We're gonna have stuff on our palms. But let's talk about gameplay. Obviously, one of the bigger bulks of the game that most of us should have had an opinion on in our 3 hours, well, maybe 9 collectively amongst you lot. You would have had like shared views.
One thing I will say is that I don't like the shooting.
I can't stand it, and I didn't know whether that's because I'm not good at shooting in games anyway. Like I don't play first person, nothing. So I thought that it was just me being bad. But if someone else is complaining about shooting, then maybe there's more validity to my.
Yeah, I mean, I'm someone who plays. I play a lot of FPS games like on a regular basis, and going from, like, for example, even Call of Duty, which some people don't agree has that great, the mechanics of the shooting are that great, and then going to Cyberpunk, it's really, really strange. One thing I'd say is when you're panning around without aiming down sights, the gun moves at, let's say, an average pace around the screen, as it should, maybe. Probably a bit slower than other games. So the ability to look from one corner, from, like, let's say the far left, and do a 180 to the far right, probably a bit longer than most games. For some reason, when you aim down sights, exactly, it just starts bouncing everywhere, and it's faster than when you're not aiming down sights, which makes no sense. Because honestly, when you aim down sights on any weapon,
you're meant to slow
You're meant to slow down the rate of movement, because you're trying to be precise. You've already got your location you want to shoot at, and you just want to reduce the recoil and be accurate. But for some reason, default settings just want the gun to just fly everywhere, and so it can be very, very hard to hit your target when you first start the game. It's just really weird. I don't know.
I agree.
Change it. I don't know if there's an option to change
sensitivity options. Sensitivity options that can work on that. But I still don't think that does enough. Like, I think that's been a kind of a complaint I've seen a few times, that it doesn't fit between no one that has shooter friendly experience or someone that is shooter friendly. Do you know what I mean? Someone that knows shooters, someone that doesn't know shooters, doesn't sit in between that properly. It kind of sits in like, well, good luck, sort of. Learn to shoot on Cyberpunk. That's basically what they've said. And
so I'm the polar opposite to Chris. Like, I don't play shooting.
Yeah. So for me, even when I was playing it, and like when I'm sniping, like I know that the most games in any facet would give you like a hold your breath to steady the sniping sort of function. And Cyberpunk says, yeah, good luck sniping, bro.
Do you think there's a large group of people who should just wait for it to come out on next gen.
Yes, personally. At the state that's at now, I wouldn't tell you to go and buy the game. I wouldn't be, oh my god, you need to play Cyberpunk right now.
That would have been me if I didn't get a copy, to be honest.
I'll be honest, I didn't know that there wasn't a multiplayer.
Really?
So, yeah, I didn't know. So, if I'd known that, it probably would have delayed me quite a bit in getting the game because it's a single player only experience. There isn't a rush for me to do anything.
Had they waited another 4 months, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Like, fine, no problem. Had they brought up, like, no one would discuss it in the group chat time ago, like, oh, maybe March would be better for it. Had they kept it to March, I understand it would have been a proper game. What they're doing now, what they've given to me is like, I need to get this out. You guys needed to have the game. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it came in a crumpled box.
But here, nigga, damn.
Like, you guys been complaining 8 years? Fuck. You know what I mean? You guys want to take it then? Shit.
There you go, down.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's like, oh, all right, we've done 80% of the job. You guys can fuck off and deal with the rest. You know what I mean? Like, have fun for now. We'll give you a proper game. Give us 6 months or so. And it's so bad. The amount of times I've crashed, had my car stuck, and I couldn't get off my bike. Like, I only ride bikes in the game, and I couldn't get off it. Like, my vehicle's just fucked. I've had to reload. Had to reload the save. Obviously, I die frequently, so that's understandable. But sometimes the mission just doesn't, like, just get stuck. Like, it's just frozen. Like, the glitch is just like, this mission is not being completed. Like, or sometimes the like conversational elements, they're not seamless. It's not like you're talking, and like with games that have coded and maybe kind of like standard like conversational lines, it's back and forth, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Sounds to be 1 2 1 2 again. It's like, I don't need that. Like, that weird gap, just, it doesn't make sense. It's like they're rendering and buffering at the same time you're playing it, and it's like, it's just an awful experience.
This makes me really nervous because you're playing on PS5. So
yeah, but I generally think that's just baked into the game. Like, I don't think that's like a. Like, I think that is
how much worse is it going to be? Like, for me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's why.
Get a PS5, nigga.
So I could crash 6 times instead of 12.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But no, like the game is like it's horrendously buggy. Like I said earlier, I feel like I'm playing an alpha, or even at best a beta. Like, some of the glitches just don't make sense. I've crashed into a bridge, and I can see right underneath the bridge, and I couldn't get out. I had to reload my save. Like, that make things feel a bit stable. Yeah.
I'm yet to experience any glitches.
Don't worry, Chris. When you sync proper timing and you do a full mission, you'll experience at least one glitch.
I probably will soon. I've not received. I've had crashes, not glitch yet, but I probably will see more glitches as I play more of the game.
Bear in mind, players only played like 3 to 4 hours and he's experienced 2 crashes. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, already. And the first crash I had was basically I was trying to change the setting because I changed it from like going from like normal to hard in the game, and then it crashed on me. The game.
You changed to hard already? Yeah, good fucking luck. That game, like, there's no like, oh, these guys are too strong for you kind of clear progression. Like, you get to a stage and they'll just fuck you up. Like, they'll just fuck you up. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, sometimes they kind of force a stealthy approach because you're not going to win just going there guns blazing. Like, I'm a guns blazing sort of person. My character, my build is shotguns, blades, and like maybe some stealth shit. Like, with obviously like hacking being the main bulk of it, bro.